Okay, so in the previous videos we defined our overall objective for releasing music, and we also discussed why branding as a whole is important. In this video we're going to focus particularly in branding on the idea of a story. Now, the reason a story is so important is that ultimately what a story does, it will turn a casual listener into a superfan. And a good exercise in this is to think about sort of the bands and the artists that you are particularly a massive fan of, and then to kind of analyze them and go, well, why am I such a big fan? And probably what you'll find is there's some key things that sort of crop up across those artists that are the reason. So if I think about for myself, so if we take, like, I'm a fan of quite a lot of music, but if you take Chemical Brothers, Errol Elkin, DJ, and Radiohead, all of these bands or artists are great at what they do. They're pioneers in terms of the music they play or they write. They're all good guys. I've kind of met most of them, and they have values. And obviously I like their music. And so that story, or those elements of a story, have turned me into a superfan. Now, the story is so important because it kind of transcends the music. So it makes you a more compelling listener, or you're more compelling to listen to when there's a story behind the music. So some of you are probably thinking, well, I don't have a story. I just kind of play music. That's what I've always done. It's probably not true. If you actually think back to when you started playing the guitar or started writing lyrics about a certain theme, or you wanted to become a DJ, you'll probably identify some key things that actually set you on that path. And that is the start of your story. So take those elements, think about them, define them, and then what you can do with that is you've got a story, it's nicely defined, and we can then take that as part of your brand and begin to communicate that to your future audience. Which leads us on to the next video where we'll talk about, or next videos where we talk about your target audience, your sound, the social media content you put out there, the social media channels you focus on. So next video, target audience.